Hello and welcome everyone. So today's new video that is what I am creating. So today's video is basically on cricket. So I have made videos on cricket earlier, but today what I felt about making this video was basically that we all love playing cricket and we all love watching cricket also. But somehow at some stage I feel like many viewers are there who may not be that much acquainted with the term, or they are not that much well accustomed with the rules and regulations, and basically the formations of the field and the technical aspects of the game. So it is a short and brief videos to basically make the viewers knowledgeable and aware, like what are the basic rules and regulations of this game. And I am not going from the basic rules. Like we all know that there are like two batters on the field, and 11 is the number of fielders along with the bowler and the wicket keeper. And there are two umpires. One umpire is standing in front of the batter and in front of the batter basically, and one umpire is basically in the square leg position, which is basically in the back portion of the batter. uh, and the role and responsibilities of each and every individual, like the umpires and also the third umpire and the match referee, these things are also there. Basically there are like two on-field umpires, and also at the same time there is one third umpire, and also there is one match referee also who is conducting the entire match. Basically yes, we all know referees are mostly popular in football, in the game of football, like they are on-field referees. And there is one referee who is conducting the entire game, running around throughout the entire field of play. But in cricket the role of match referee is kind of different, and match referee is sitting in a different room altogether, and also third umpire is also sitting in a different room in front of a computer, in front of a screen, and going on and checking the footages and all the videos, like wherever and whenever it is felt necessary to make the decisions, right? So firstly let's just try to create a draw a field and make this cricket field in this whiteboard. Like if you consider, like this is one cricket field, right? So this cricket field is what I am creating. Like here is the pitch, like the pitch is positioned over here, right? The pitch is over here, and there are the stumps, like these are the stumps. The wickets are here, so the stumps are here only. And similarly there is one set of stumps over here. So three wickets are here, three wickets are here. So this is the position of the stumps, and the batter is located, means batter is batting standing at this position, and it is the runner's end, and one batter is in this position, right? The wicket keeper is in this position, and the bowler is running in from this position, right? So the bowler is coming in and bowling the deliveries, right? Now this can be mirrored, like the bowler can also come from this position also, and then this batter will shift to this position. He will not be standing in this position, he will definitely be standing in this position. So, and means this is the interchangeable thing. Like when the bowler is coming from this is called over the wicket. This position is basically called over the wicket, and this is called round the wicket. This is one is called round the wicket, round and over. These writings are not like visible properly, but somehow if someone is going through this video, then would be able to understand, and would be able to realize and understand the uh, concepts of the game much more. Like for information and for the more better understanding, it will be really quite helpful, right? Now yes, these are the these are like the galleries, and it is entirely, there is one big gallery around, and there is like spectators are sitting all over in this position, and the boundaries are a bit inside this stadium, that is this field. There is one separate boundary is also being created, and this is the boundary, right? Now we all know the basic things like when a batter is hitting a delivery and it is crossing the boundary without touching the ground, without touching the playing field, then it is becoming a six. And if it is like coming through the ground, along with the ground, or also hitting the ground once or like twice or thrice, then it is becoming a boundary, which is giving, means boundary is 4 runs, and without a single touch to the ground, if it is coming, then it is giving as 6 runs, right? 6 runs. So these things we are more or less accustomed to. And now like if you just understand the field positions, the batter, the bowler, these positions I believe are quite clear for everyone. Now coming to the field position, now if we consider that this is a wicket keeper, then the general field positions are like, there is one, this is the first slip, this position you can consider is the first slip, this one is the second slip, this one is the third slip, this one is the fourth slip. So basically we don't see like third slip, fourth slips being implemented in one day matches or T20 matches, but in case of a test match, then this third slip, fourth slip are coming into the play, because there are three modes of the game. One is the test match mode, it is played across for a tenure of like 5 days, and one is this one day format where the entire format is taking an entire one day basically. If it is played across like for 50 overs for the team to bat first, and then the team who needs to chase the target, they also get another 50 over. And lastly there is one T20 format where it is a 20 over 20 over side, means firstly the team gets a 20 over frame time to bat, and then another 20 over to chase the target, right? Now apart from these slip positions, here we are having this gully, this position is called the gully position, and this one is called the cover position, right? And now cover, and this one is also called the extra cover or something like that, and now this position is called the mid off. This is the mid off, this is entirely called the offside, right? This one is called the offside, means for a right hand batsman this one is the offside. It will be mirroring in case the batsman is a left hand batsman. And similarly these are catching positions like short leg or yes, short leg, and this one is a position where the umpire is standing, means one umpire is standing over here, another umpire is standing over here, so this is square leg umpire. So this position is called the square leg, the umpire is standing over here, and this one is called the square leg. And this one is like the uh, this this position is called the leg slip. Basically leg slip is this one, this position is called the leg slip. And this leg slip can come a bit like shift a bit, and then this one like now the entire closing, means there is one also one periphery that is being drawn, one periphery is being drawn, which is basically covering the ground, like this is also one zone which we need to consider, like uh, once there is a power play thing is also into the play. Like once there is a power play, like for a T20 match there can be like first 4 over can become a power play, and then another 2 overs or something becomes a power play. Means once it is a power play, then 8 fielders needs to be in this circle, 8 number of fielders needs to be inside this circle, and only 4 number of players are allowed like out of the circle, 4 number of players are allowed out of the circle in case of a power play. There is no concept of power play when it is like a test match, but in case of a T20 match or like one day match, in one day matches the first 10 overs is like a power play, and then like 2 power plays are implemented. One is a batter power play, another one is a bowler's power play. Like one power play is at the perusal of the batting side, and another one is at the perusal of the bowling side. Now coming across to the field positions which are like outside this power play restriction, field restrictions, this is in the entire like boundary end positions, basically boundary side positions. So these boundary side positions are basically, this one is like the third man, this position is called the third man, and this is called the fine leg, and now this one is also like a boundary position. Now this one is called the long off position. This one is called the long on position, and this is like deep square leg. This position is called the deep square leg, and this position is called the deep mid wicket position. Now it is obvious, like once these positions are also means the captain is setting a field like to these positions, then definitely he will not keep the fielder in this gully or like cover position. The cover position, the cover man will shift back to this position, or this extra cover man will be maybe shifting to this position, can come across like this, and he can implement it over here also. So this way around, and like also in this mm long off and long on kind of a position, the mid off and mid on positions are here basically. So mid off is one position that is what I have shown like here only. So it will be like basically posted here or posted like here. So they also, once the mid off position is like the power play field restrictions are over, so definitely this person will shift to this position, and this person will be shifting, this fielder will be shifting to this position, because at no point like two fielders will be standing in front of each other. That wouldn't be like logical or having any sense. So definitely there will be a shift. Either it will be a two-way shift. Either the person fielder will be shifting from this to this position, or the fielder will be shifting from the deep position to the closing positions. And apart from that, like there are like different separate kind of field positions which are like catching positions here and here outside the crease, means outside the batting. These pitch positions fielders can be placed, and these positions are basically used for test matches. Like in test matches, what happens is like there is a like apart from winning a match or from losing a match, there is another concept of like drawing a match. Like you can also the play for making this match end as a draw. Like once, like there is a two innings and two innings kind of a format. Like in test matches, the first team that wins the toss, if that team decides to bat, then the team will be batting, and there is no like a restriction of like overs for that team, and it is the entire 5 day 90 overs each day kind of a scenario. So if they are out, or they are quite means happy to set a score like something around 300, 400, 500, whatever the score they are able to set around in 1.5 days, 2 days and all, they can put the team to bat, opponent team to bat, and the opponent team needs to cross that score and set another margin as a lead, so that the team which batted first, they comes back again and they bats and crosses the lead, and then set a target, and then the team that batted second, then they will be batting last time in the second innings to overcome that lead. And also there is one concept of follow on. Like if the team that is batting first, if they are scoring around like 400 runs or 500 runs, and if the team that is batting second for the first innings, they are bundled out, they are out for like below the half set target, so the first time batting team, they can implement a follow on. And follow on means they would basically, they would not like to bat another time, and they would like to take the 10 number of wickets for another time again to the opponent team, so that they ensure a victory. And if in the follow on they surpasses the target like set in the first innings, then whatever will be the lead, that lead will be chased down, or will be trying to defend in the second innings by the team. So in this concept, like while chasing the target, if it is like the target in the second innings is like 300, 400, and it is like a fifth day batting, in the pitches really deteriorate, because the match is being played in one single pitch for 5 days. So if the condition is like difficult, and it is not, the batters are understanding that it is not possible to reach a score of like 300 or something, or 200 or something in a 80 over 60 over kind of a thing, and they can play, defend the deliveries, and try to not get all out, so that they don't end up losing the match. Basically they end up drawing the match. So in case of a draw, the points will be divided in both the teams. So this is what one format, one speciality of test cricket is all about. And apart from that, there is this run chase and run scoring thing that happens in one day or T20. And in one day also, if the match comes to a tie, then that is basically a tie. But in some formats, like if there is another kind of super over or something like that, but in basically one day matches there is no concept of super over. But in T20s, if the set target is being achieved and both the scores are level, then there is one over uh, power play is being played in one over, or whatever target will be set. If that target is being achieved, then the team will win, and there is a capping of like 2 wickets, means 2 wickets are maximum that can mm, be able to bat in the power play conditions, right? So these are the basic rules and regulations, and these are the umpires. The umpires also switches positions, like umpire in front of the batter and also in the square leg positions. They like uh, basically they switches like once in one over, and the overs also switches, like one over is from this end, another over is from the opposite end, and similarly the umpires also switches their position. Umpire comes to the in front of the pitch position and also to the square leg positions. They switches it between themselves, and also the third umpire and the match referee, and sometimes there is also fourth umpire. So they are basically conducting the DRS, decision review system. If some decisions are not being able to be provided by the on-field umpires, like if some delivery has taken slight deflection from the bat and it went to the wicket keeper, or if and it is a catch appeal, and or it is like a leg before wicket appeal which is not clear for the umpire on field, or now this teams can also appeal for the review for 3 times in one innings. So in that kind of a scenario, the batting or the bowling team can challenge that on-field decisions umpire, and they can appeal within 10 seconds for the decisions to be made by the third umpire. So that way around, the third umpire comes into play, and then basically the match referee is just ensuring that the play is being conducted in a fair and right manner, with holding up the spirit of the game. And at any position or at any condition, if there is some kind of unexpected or unruly kind of a situation happening, or if there is some other issues coming up in the game, the match referee intervenes. The match referee then steps into the field, and he takes charge and he takes the decisions basically. So this is what I would like to mention throughout this video. So I think that whoever was having some lack of concept in this game of cricket, they will be really getting the knowledge and would like to, means enjoy, would definitely be able to enjoy the matches, like whenever they are watching the matches. And I would like to mention, like in these three formats, the ICC, International Cricket Council, still holds the test match format as the most highest format, because the true test between a bat and ball happens in a test match scenario, and T20s and one days are also played simultaneously. But due to time constraint at today's current scenario, T20s are played much more like in numbers, and test matches are a bit lesser, and a few number of test matches are being played. And similarly one day matches are also played a bit less nowadays. But once the one day World Cup comes around in like 4 years, each year, each in a particular interval of 4 years, the one day matches are being, one day World Cup, one day international World Cup by the International Cricket Council is being organized. And that condition, like once the tournament is nearing the commencement, so that time around, the one day tournaments and the one day schedules, one day fixtures are like increasing. And then definitely the T20s are happening and test matches are also happening. So there is a like in each every 2 year there is one T20 World Cup that is happening, and in every 2 years, like there is one World Test Championship final is also happening. These are all ICC events, and there is like trophies being awarded for the winning team, for the ICC World Test Champion, or the ICC T20 World Cup champions, or the ICC 50 over World Cup champions. And at the same time, like there is one ICC Champions Trophy also being played. So Champions Trophy is like a 50 overs tournament, or like a, yes, basically it's a 50 over or a 20 over tournament. I just don't know at this point, means I am not being able to recollect at this certain point. But ICC Champions Trophy, basically it is about making the game popular in particular countries where like cricket is being enjoyed, but not that much amount of cricket is being happening around at present because of certain restrictions or certain reasons or political or like unstable conditions or whatever may be the scenario in that country. But cricket is being watched and cherished and enjoyed a lot. So on those particular locations, ICC Champions Trophy is being held, and next ICC Champions Trophy is going to be held in Pakistan. And so and that way around also, like in many there are also other leagues, like for the qualifying scenario of 50 overs there is separate tournament, and these are like International Cricket Council has 9-10 number of fixed countries which are like partners for ICC, and they are having the direct entry, and after the ninth position there is like this associate countries, associate nations who need to qualify, playing in between themselves to qualify for the 50 over cricket World Cup or for the 20 overs T20 World Cup. So that way around, those tournaments are also being played, like qualifiers for one day, qualifiers for T20, all these tournaments are also being played that way around also. So that's it, that is for the time being, that is what I like to share and elaborate. So I will be coming up with a new cricket videos also, and I would like everyone to like and share the videos and also subscribe to my channel. And everybody take care, bye bye, have a safe and happy life. So I will be back shortly with another video, and I will definitely be back with cricketing videos, and I will make more details cricket videos. So everyone take care, bye bye, thank you.